So you should have gotten your grade sheet on the way in. I put in this grade and this grade from before the break. Quadratic transformations and transformations from graph to equations. It's going to look like 317 on your grade sheet, but the folders say 3.3 and 3.4. So if you need it, it's in the blue bin. And then I put in your test from before the break, so we got to, some of us need to do corrections or take it, okay? But the ones that are not in yet are the ones from this week, okay? Which is basically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 318, 319, 320. They look like this, okay? So make sure you do those. You can use Desmos to do it. But this warm-up is like yesterday's warm-up, yesterday's notes, which was very simply one extra step. It has to equal 0. Do y'all remember that from yesterday? It must equal 0. Right now, this equation equals 11. So I'm going to do something to get it to equal 0. So first of all, what is the opposite of a positive 11? Is everyone looking up here? Give me a minute of your life here. Look, look, look. The opposite of that positive 11 is negative or minus 11. If I do it on one side, I'm going to do it on the other side. Okay. Those 11s cancel out on the right. That's what I wanted, so it can equal 0. By the way, we're about to turn in this warm-up. Is everyone locked in on the warm-up? You can do corrections after this, but make sure you have your warm-up out. So, again, on the right, it equals 0. On the left, now notice, now I got 4 things. You definitely want to combine like terms. So that minus 10 and that minus 11, they're constants. They're just regular old numbers. Those are going to combine together. So the question is, what is negative 10 minus 11? And if you're not sure, or if you're pretty sure, I would still check yourself with Desmos. So if you type into the calculator negative 10 minus 11, you're going to get not 1, not negative 1, you're going to get negative 21. Okay, negative 10 minus 11. Let's bring down x squared minus 4x. So step 1, it has to equal 0. Now step 2, if I'm going to solve, solving means I'm going to find the solution. What's another word for solution? Remember, there's 4 phrases that mean the same thing. Solution, root, 0, and most importantly for this, x-intercept. Whenever you're solving, you're going to graph it and find the x-intercept. That's the solution. Cool? Well, when you type this into the calculator, you are not going to type in equals 0. You're only typing in this piece of the equation. So let's type it in. X squared minus 4x minus 21. Okay, I can see the graph, and all I really care about is where does that red graph touch this x-intercept? And it looks like it touches it right here, and click it right here. Those are my 2 roots, my 2 zeros, my 2 solutions, my 2 x-intercepts. Okay, so I just got to write it. Negative 3, 0, and 7, 0. Now, another way you might see the answer is like x equals negative 3, x equals 7. And another way you might see the answer is just putting them in brackets, negative 3 and positive 7. It's not an ordered pair, it's not a point, but it's a set of numbers, set of x-intercepts in brackets, okay? All right, it's Friday. You should have 5 warm-ups, 5 learning targets written down, and at the bottom, what we're doing today, remember, there's 3 assignments from this week, 2 from before the break, plus the test if you need to do corrections or take it. I want you to be finishing these assignments, okay? Finish that missing work. The 3 assignments from this week, and if you finish everything, then you can work on mastery prep, okay? We are working today on this stuff. Here we go.